started in TARAK MEHTA when I was still a student. I had just finished university back in the United States, and I came to India to do a Hindi language fellowship in Jaipur. I had a few months to kill in the summer, so I decided to go hang out in Mumbai, where I thought I might be able to do some work as an extra in Bollywood. I was really interested in doing extra work because I thought it would be a really cool way to see behind the scenes of some of my favorite films and also maybe get a chance to meet some of my favorite stars. So I was doing this work and just kind of doing the extra thing, just walking up and down in the back of movies or sitting at a cafe and pretending to drink coffee. And I would talk to people on set and try to practice my Hindi. One day I was talking to someone and they suggested I go to an audition for this show called TARAK MEHTA OOLTAH CHASHMAH. There was a new role for a girl named Julie, and she was going to have 2 or 3 Hindi lines, and it was going to be a quick role, but it would be my chance to actually say a few things on camera. I thought, hey, why not? I've acted a lot on stage, but I've never had a chance to act in front of a camera before, so I thought it would be a really fun opportunity. I went to the audition and I was talking to the casting directors and again practicing my Hindi a bit, and they really liked me. So they decided to make the role a much longer role than 1 or 2 days, and I became a guest starring role for several episodes, as you know, and they changed the name to KARI after me. And they said they did that because they thought my name was funny since it means unripened mango. So that's how I became part of TARAK MEHTA, and within a week after that audition I was on set working 14-hour days, but it was so worth it and so much fun, and it was a whirlwind experience. What I love most about the show TARAK MEHTA OOLTAH CHASHMAH is the fact that it brings together Indians from all parts of the country and all different cultural traditions, and it brings them together into Gokuldam society, which is one apartment complex, and everybody works together and they help each other out and they laugh together, and I think that it's a really beautiful way to bring all the different types of traditions together and all the different people in India together in a really fun and sweet way. And the other thing I really love about it is that I'm a big fan of slapstick. I think it is a timeless form of comedy, and I'm a big fan of Charlie Chaplin, so it always cheered me up when I saw the Charlie Chaplin poster in the studio. It just always gave me a big oomph to go out there and to try to be funny. So I think that those are the best things about TARAK MEHTA. It would be really hard for me to choose a favorite character. I find that they're all so different, and they all have a completely unique sense of humor that it would be really difficult to choose. Especially since now they're also my friends, it's hard for me to separate enough the person from the character to actually choose. So I'm gonna have to do that annoying thing and say, I love them all. My experience being part of TARAK MEHTA was completely on another level. It was life-changing. I loved being part of that cast and crew so much. They really became like my Mumbai family. And really, when you're working for 14 hours, perhaps 12, 14 hours, but you're really only in front of the camera for part of it. And the rest of the time you're waiting around off scene for your time to do your bit. So we would all hang out in the back and laugh and tell stories and sing songs, eat food. We had such a good time all hanging out together. And I have to say that the cast is just as funny on camera as they are off camera. And also the crew is really funny. The crew is a bunch of comedians as well. So we had so much fun together, and I wouldn't exchange that experience for anything. The reason why I left TARAK MEHTA is because I had to go to my fellowship. So my summer holidays ended and I had to go back to school. So I left the show, and unfortunately wasn't able to do anything else because I was back at school. But before I did TARAK MEHTA, like I mentioned, I did get a chance to be an extra in some films. So if you look really closely, you can see me in the salon scenes of My Name is Khan. And I think you can find me in Un Hazaron Ke Naam and PR Impossible as well. But again, you have to look pretty closely. I grew up in Chicago in the United States, and since then I've lived in New York and Mumbai, Jaipur, in Leuven, Belgium, and now in Brussels. I'm one of those people that can't stay in one place, and I also can't pick one activity or one career path. As much as I love acting, I also love research, and my ultimate goal is to be a professor one day. So currently I am getting my PhD in International Trade Policy at KU Leuven University. And on the side, I like to play guitar and sing, I like to write poetry and short stories, and I still love to act. So I definitely keep myself busy, and I think that that's just how I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. But I am hoping to do some more acting again soon, and if you ever want to follow some of my creative pursuits or hear some of my songs, you can always follow me on Instagram where I'll post that kind of thing. What I love most about India are three things. Of course, the food, which I can never get enough of, but also I really love the sense of hospitality. Everywhere you go, people are willing to help you and are trying to help you, and they will welcome you in and show all of their kindness and give you all the sweets that they have in their kitchens and all the chai. But also I love Indian sense of curiosity. Everyone you meet is asking you questions, is inquiring about things, is questioning the nature of reality in the world. I feel like that sense of curiosity is such a strong part of the culture that I really appreciate and enjoy, and I hope that never changes. It's hard to choose a favorite city, but I do think that I would have to pick Mumbai just because of the experiences I've had there. I made so many friends there, and it was so important to me for so many reasons that I think I would have to pick Mumbai if I had to choose. I love the look of the Queen's Necklace at night, and I love seeing bands play in Bandra and Juhu on the water, and I love filming at Film City and taking the train even. I love it all. Mumbai is a wonderful place. हाँ जी, मुझे हिंदी आती है। मैं 10 सालों से हिंदी सीख रही हूँ, और जब मैं तारक मेहता में थी मैंने अपनी लाइन्स पढ़ी। बस और क्या कहूँ। मेरा नाम कैरी है। आपसे मिलकर बहुत खुशी हुई। देखने के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद। It's hard to choose a favorite Bollywood film. I think that if I had to choose a romantic film, I would pick Jab We Met, because I really love Shahid Kapoor. If I were to pick an old school film, I would choose Sholay because I love the music, and also I think it's really funny. And then if I were to pick something more avant-garde, I would go with maybe Dobhi Ghat or 10 Kahaniyan. My favorite Bollywood star would have to be Amir Khan. I find that not only is he an incredibly talented artist, but he also uses his fame for good. He sticks with his convictions, and he stays behind his beliefs even if they're controversial. And I think he is a true patriot, and I think he stands up for what's best in India, and I really appreciate him. Finally, I want to say thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed being part of this, and I wish you all the best and have a great year. And if you want to keep in touch, follow me on Instagram. My handle is Uncle Kari. I know that's a bit weird, but it's UNCLEKARI, and that's where I post updates about what I'm doing and some of my creative stuff as well. So happy to see you there. This is Kari, and you are watching me on the YouTube channel Kuch. Please subscribe to the channel.